What's up, guys? We are back with another video, but like I always say, guys, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to put that notification bell up so you guys will be notified every time I post a short form or long form video. But let's get into today's workout. So today we have chest, shoulders, and tris. It's going to be more of a shoulder dominant day, but we're still going to get our chest and tris a little bit. I did already have breakfast. What I ate for breakfast was I was running kind of around this morning. My son had a procedure that I had to go to. He had to go to, so we had to go to the hospital pretty early. Don't worry, he's fine. He's got to get tubes in his ears. But I did eat breakfast, and that was 2 feta egg white wraps from Starbucks, and that's about 310 calories or 290, something like that. So close to 600 calories. I'm about to eat this Yoplait right here. This Yoplait protein yogurt. It is 15 grams of protein. It's only 100 calories. And then I'm also probably gonna eat like a banana or an apple for a snack. And then we're gonna head to the gym. We're about to drink our energy drink too, so we get some caffeine in there too. Had a caramel macchiato from Starbucks, so add an extra 100 calories there. So we're at 800 calories for today already. So we definitely need to have enough to work out today. So, and as you guys can see, caffeine put me back on the shitter. So we're gonna finish our energy drink on the shitter and then finish our shit and then head to the gym because we gotta clear out a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, backed up shit in our motherfucking stomach, right? So let's clear out. All right, headed to the gym now. Finally. This guy's no chest, shoulders, tris. Like I always tell you guys, make sure you figure out a way to exercise. I don't care what it is. If it's at home, if it's outside, if it's in the gym, if it's in the studio, I don't give a damn. Figure out a way to exercise. But today's topic, what are we going to talk about today? Today, I want to talk about why a lot of you guys aren't reaching your goals, why you're not being lean, or becoming lean, or you're not, getting the physique that you want. And the big issue for many people, most people who are trying to reach their fitness and health goals is the weekend. The weekend is detrimental to most people when it comes to their diet. I swear to God, it is the worst time for most people to stay on track because on the weekend, you're hanging with family, you're hanging with friends, you're going out to eat, you're going out to dinner, you're drinking some wine, you're drinking a couple beers with the guys because, football's on. You're doing this and doing that, you're snacking more, you're eating more, you're usually moving less. And, you're probably not calorie counting like I do on the weekends. You're probably not, really worry about your macros as much. And this is the time you really should worry about your macros because it's the time that most people aren't moving around. So you're probably eating, hundreds, if not, 1,000 or so more calories than you should be doing or should be eating. And then you're probably moving way less. And then, that Friday, Saturday, Sunday fucking weekend, that 3-day period can erase an entire week's worth of work. Seriously. It can like, if you're on a 2,000 calorie diet, right? Then you're doing that for Monday through Friday or Monday through Thursday, and then you get to Friday and Saturday and Sunday, and instead of eating 2,000 calories, you're over here eating 3,500 calories or so. That is, that's going to put you at a 15 fucking calorie surplus, if not more. A lot of people eat double usually on the weekends because of that. And then when you're eating good foods, when you have to eat, right? You can't measure that. You can't track that. You don't really know exactly, the amount of calories you're eating, and then the beer, and then the alcohol and stuff like that. So you gotta not allow the weekend to be the detriment to your goals. Now, I'm not the type of person that says you should cut out all the junk, you should cut out all the alcohol and all the liquor, you should cut out, foods per se. But instead of having the entire weekend to indulge, how about you pick one meal out of, most of your meals for the entire week to, eat what you want and enjoy a couple beers and enjoy a glass of wine or so, whatever. And then, so you're not overeating and overindulging, because that is what happens on the weekend. And I am a victim of it myself. So we have to, if you really want something bad enough, right? If you really want something bad enough, you will take that extra dedicated time to do the work. You will track your calories on the weekend. You will eat mostly at home. You will track your macros. You will drink enough water. And even if you're not, per se lifting weights, you still can be active. The greatest buffer of, losing weight or being healthy is exercise, right? So if you don't lift weight on Friday or Saturday or Sunday, or Saturday or Sunday, you don't lift weights on those days, right? Just go do some cardio. Do 30 minutes to an hour of cardio. Because at the very least, you're going to burn a ton of calories within that time period. So it gives you more room for error if you do make an error, right? And also, too, when you do track your calories on the weekend, unlike just going off the fucking hinges and eating whatever the fuck you want, when you do track your calories, right, you can still be, in control of what you're eating, and then when you do allow yourself to eat more, right? If you do eat over 500, say you ate 500 calories over, or 1,000 calories over, or 250 calories over, guess what you can do for the upcoming week, right? Instead of saying, God damn it, I spoiled my diet, the weekend destroyed me, I just might as well eat this Ben & Jerry's, and I might as well eat this PB&J, and I might as well while I'm at it, I might as well go eat this and eat that, because I'm already fucked up, and I'm already 1,000 calories over fucking my budget, and no. Instead of doing that, you can eat less on Monday, eat less on Tuesday, eat less on, Wednesday if you need to. So you can catch up with the calories so you're right back on track. Yes, you might have some water weight, you know what I'm saying? Because if you eat a lot of sodium and eat a lot of processed foods, you're gonna hold retain water a little bit more. But you can adjust your macros, or not your macros, you can adjust your calories if you need to. And that's why it's important to track your calories when you're on this health journey. So say you did eat 1,000 calories over, right? So you know that. So you're 1,000 calories over. So for the next, so you can do it like this, right? The next 2 days, I'm gonna eat 500 calories less than I usually would. So Monday, I'm gonna eat 500 calories less. Tuesday, I'm gonna eat 500 calories less. And boom, you're right back on track. You have, it's like it didn't happen. Yes, you might be a little bit more hungrier than that day, but you ate less, so you caught up. And, if you want to split it up in 3 days, what's that, like 333 calories per se, or something like that? If you want to split it up in 4 days, you're doing a 250 calorie deficit more than you anticipated, or you get to do more cardio. But that is the main thing that a lot of people don't realize is when you go off the wagon a little bit, you can either eat less the next couple of days, or you can do more cardio. You don't have to fucking sit here and be a victim and blame yourself and feel bad for yourself and then go eat more just because you might have messed up a couple times. So we all messed up a couple times. We're all gonna, make mistakes. None of us are perfect. I'm not perfect, guys. I fucking cheat and eat, stuff I probably shouldn't sometimes, and that's totally fine. But I know I'm gonna still go work out. I know I'm gonna do cardio. I know that I can eat less the next day, right? And also too, you can't expect, guys, I'm talking to the fellas, right? You can't expect to fucking, work hard all fucking week and then, eat healthy and then, throw back fucking 10 to 12 beers on Saturday because you're watching college football, then do the same thing on Sunday because you're watching, the NFL. You can't expect that to work because you just got rid of all the progress you just made, right? So it has to be a time and place. You have to learn to control yourself. If you cannot drink beer or drink wine or drink alcohol with 1 or 2 beers or 3 beers and be done, and you have to fucking binge drink, then 1, you might be an alcoholic. 2, then you don't need to do that. If you really care about your fitness goals, if this thing is so detrimental to you, right? If you just cannot not do it, right? Then you need to not do it at all. You need not to be around the people that, might influence you to drink or to do this. Because I'm gonna let you know something, guys. Alcohol is 7 grams. It's 7 calories per gram. So it's almost double fucking carbs. It's almost double protein. So you're drinking, you know what I'm saying? You consuming 7 calories per gram of alcohol you drink, and then not to mention if you're drinking a beer, then the carbs in there adds calories, and then the sugar in there adds calories. If you're drinking you mix drinks, so you got the fucking alcohol and then the fucking sugars and all this extra shit in there. So when you drink alcohol, usually You're consuming a lot more fucking calories than you want, and then also too, it's technically a poison, and it kind of makes you sick and it makes you feel like shit. You know what I'm saying? You get a motherfucking hangover. So you can't let. Sorry about that. You can't let the weekend. Cannot let the weekend be the detriment to your fitness goals. You got to get a grip. You got to still, track your calories. You got to maybe have one cheat meal, maybe 2 cheat meals for the entire weekend. You got to still exercise and do cardio. And if you do go off the wagon, like I said, guys, you can eat less the next couple of days to kind of minimize the damage. But if you fuck up, it's okay to fuck up. It's okay to fuck up. Just, live with the results and eat less the next day and be a human being. You're not perfect. So that's all I gotta say today, guys. I'm just, I'm talking to you guys about this because it's a big thing that a lot of people struggle with. And once they get off the wagon on the weekends, they kind of shut down. They go back to their old habits. But you have to realize mistakes happen. So I'll see you guys in the gym. It's good, guys. It's loud as hell. I hear the music, but on the treadmill, 15% incline, 2.5 miles per hour, 10-minute warm up, ready to get into it. Had to give me another energy drink just because I went to the gym later than I wanted to, so I was gonna make sure that my caffeine is still running through my veins. So let's get it started, let's get it cracking. Let's have a great push day. All right, 10 minutes and 15 seconds about. All right, guys, so we're gonna start off with some cable raises from behind, hit our delts, and then we're gonna superset it with some 20%, 30% incline press, just to hit the entirety of the pecs. We're gonna do 3 to 4 sets, starting off with the flies first. Not the flies, the raises first, just because it is delt focus day. So let's get after it. And I will say that I'm still pretty sore from earlier this week, from our press day from earlier this week. So hopefully we can make it through so I have a good workout. So since we are delt focused today, of course, we're going to start off with our delts first. And as you guys know, this is becoming one of my favorite exercises for my delts, just because it allows a full range of motion for the raises, and those cables keep constant tension on those delts. And, it's not a one arm exercise, it is a 2-arm exercise. So that saves, time. I do believe doing, one arm cable raises probably a bit better for your development overall in your arms, but we don't always have enough time to do that. Now, if I did have enough time, I probably would do, a set of 3 sets of these, and then 3 sets of some type of 1-arm cable raise, and then a shoulder press to really smash my shoulders. But today we don't have that much time, and of course this 20-30% incline has really changed the game. I'm letting you guys know, this really did smash my chest. I was really able to get, a great chest pump, and it also saved me a lot of time in the gym. I am not going to cut out flat and specifically incline in my, my program, but I think for the next month or two, I'm going to just start doing mostly, 20% incline presses, because it hits the entirety of your chest. And then also too, I might pair that with a dumbbell incline press, and then some type of lower chest movement, maybe a dip or a dip machine, and then, switch it up and do of course the fly. But it's been working pretty well, and it's important to change things up in your program, as you guys know. Always could use a new stimulus for growth, and that is often by switching up your programming and switching up your exercises after a while when things become stale. And that's what we're doing with our workouts, because we are trying to continuously grow as much muscle as possible. And as you guys can see, that shit is intense, but we got a lot more in the tank. And here's our second set of our presses, and everything's drop set, of course. And what I need to do just like that is to sit down a little bit longer on my chest, just like that, about a second and a half, just to make sure. Doing it for a second, let the rest of your chest for a second, allows your chest to relax a little bit. Not relax, but a lot of people will press up really quickly, and that's where a lot of the pec tears happen. And you control it on the way down and let this sit in your chest for a second, kind of minimizes that risk of tearing a pec. Now, I'm not really lifting super duper heavy, so, I'm not really worried about that per se. But if I was to lift a little bit heavier, it's best to definitely let that shit rest
on your chest. If I was to try to get fully a pec activation, I would go, 3/4 of the way up. It wouldn't lock out at the end because the last quarter is triceps. So I would just, keep my arms slightly bent a little bit just to keep the emphasis on my pecs. But, I do like pressing all the way at lockout just to get a little bit of a tricep stimulus too. But if you guys are strictly worried about pec, don't lock out all the way at the end. And as you guys can see, these suckers are fucking burning the fuck out of my delts. And I'm making that fucking face right there. But it's all good. It's all good. Like my shirt says, it's the truth. The truth is you got to work your fucking ass off in this goddamn gym to really see results and really see gains. And as you guys can see, our next set of our incline pressing. And it's not a lot of weight, guys. But, when you're doing drop sets like I am, the lighter weight feels heavier than it really is because your chest or your muscles are already slightly fatigued from lifting heavier. So that is why we like to do drop sets. Drop sets, to me, are the best stimulus for growth, in my opinion, in the sense of, so I do pyramids, so I do drop set, blah, blah, blah. Guys do drop set. As long as you're not lifting super stupidly heavy to the point that you only get between 1 and 4 or 5 reps, then as long as you're getting at least 6, 7, 8, you should be fine. I would say 8 is the best to minimize injury. But yeah, drop sets are the way to go. And what I could do a little bit differently on here is I can probably let my arms cross a little bit more at the bottom so I can get the full stretch of my delts. But otherwise, looks pretty good. Delts hurt pretty much. But like I always say, guys, if there's no pain, there is no gain. And it's definitely painful. You can kind of see my face right there. I'm biting my lip because I'm trying to fucking force his weight up. And that's what we're doing. Lightest fucking set, but a lot of times the last set is still the most challenging set, even though it might be the lightest. And here we go with some partial reps because we can't get all the way up anymore. And as you guys know, partial reps of the lengthening portion is incredibly important to, gain a little bit more extra muscle, a little more gains. And here we go, last set of our incline press. And as you guys see, I'm taking my time, going slow, resting it, just like that. Just really, really nice and controlled, really lightweight, but really trying to milk as much of, that fucking rep out as possible. And of course, guys, any pressing movement, keep your chest high, your back arch, even on an incline, to really emphasize pecs. Widen your grip out so you can, hit more pec than tricep. But otherwise, we're feeling pretty fucking good right now. Chest feeling good, delts feeling good, everything's pumped up. Let's move on to the next one, guys. Let's go.
All right, guys. So we're going to do something I haven't done in a very long time. We're going to do some dumbbell flies, chest flies, and then we're going to superset it with some machine shoulder presses. We're going to do 3 sets, and yeah, let's fucking restore our fucking delts.
Machine shoulder press is something that I actually like because it keeps you in a fixed position, which is pretty nice for your shoulder pressing, because a lot of times your shoulder pressing, when you start to fatigue and stuff like that, you start to lose form. And, it's kind of hard sometimes to, continuously lifting and go to failure when you're doing free weights, like with a dumbbell or a barbell. But with the machine, it keeps you fixed in so you can go all the way closer to failure. And then, since you're in a fixed position, you are definitely going to hit your front delts. You're going to hit your side delts too, but it's no if, ands, or buts what muscle you're going to hit. And it's going to be hard to use your chest and other muscles to kind of try to force the weight up because of the machine. Now, my advice would be when you're doing shoulder pressing is to keep your back flat. Do not arch your back, because if you start arching your back, you're going to use some of your pecs, and your pecs are going to start taking over a little bit, which, your pecs are being used anyway with the shoulder press, but to minimize that, don't arch your back. Keep your back flat to, specifically try to target your delts. But here we go with our flies. It's been a while since we've done some dumbbell flies. It's been probably years since I've done dumbbell flies. And I'm going to tell you guys, this was a great switch up because I am feeling a great stretch. I'm feeling a great stimulus from these dumbbell flies with my pecs, guys. And as you guys see, taking my time, going down slow, get that great stretch, man. It felt really good to do these. I haven't done these in years, like I said, but I started off pretty light, only 25s, just because I haven't done them for a while. I don't want to fucking go, super duper heavy because, nobody trying to tear a pec or pull a pec or anything like that. So that's why I started off pretty light. And honestly, 25s did the job, honestly. And, eventually I'll move up in weight as I progress for overload. But, the pec dumbbell fly was a great switch up. And here we go with our second set of our shoulder pressing. And if you guys can see, I'm trying to go down slow. Well, that was kind of fast. I can go down slower. But I should try to go down a little bit slower. Like, that's not terrible, guys. I get on myself. So you're like, bro, I'm not going down fast. Like when you're working out and you're like, what are you talking about? I'm going down fast. And you're like, guys, I'm already tired of myself. And my shoulders are fucking pretty cooked right now. But I think my range of motion is pretty good. I think I'm going down pretty slow. I can go down a little bit slower. But man, I'm not gonna lie, these motherfuckers definitely are killing my fucking delts, and I'm trying to force the weight up as much as possible, trying to go close to failure as possible, and that's probably the last rep I have for this set right here, maybe. And then, oh no, I want more. Struggling to get up, but yeah, that's how you work right there. And then with our fucking pec flies, I kind of keep my arms slightly bent in just a little bit when I do mine. The last portion of the lift right there, the going up portion of the lift doesn't really matter at all. The most important, of course, is the stretch at the bottom. So I see a lot of people that will maybe not go all the way up. They just go halfway up and go back down and do partial lengthening reps, which is totally fine. Or I see people that would do the fly and then they will go into a pressing kind of movement to kind of do kind of a press and fly at the same time, within the same set, which is fine too. That's a double entendre. It's gonna fucking beat the shit out of your pecs. I'm not doing that today just because, like I said, I haven't done these for a while, and I'm trying to work my way up with these. But I think I might do different variations of pec flies with dumbbells later on within this programming, and make it a little bit more challenging, a little bit more difficult, just to really, really cook our shit. As you guys can see, I'm trying to stay at the bottom long and hold it, just to emphasize that stretch of our pecs. And here we go, last set of our shoulder presses. And also too, guys, like I've mentioned before, sometimes I would like to do my compound movements last or later in my workout, so I don't fucking ego lift. And it's hard not to ego lift in the gym when you're a strong guy. So if you have a problem ego lifting, do your isolation and smaller movements first, and then go do your compound movements, so you're not going to lift as much weight as you would if it was your first exercise. You feel me? All your body knows is stress. It knows it knows you're beating the muscle up, and it knows that it needs to repair itself. It's not always about weight per se, and always lifting heavy. So just remember that, guys. Lift heavy, lift smart, and don't be an idiot in the gym, and don't let your ego get you fucked up and get you hurt. Like I always mention, you guys. But as you guys can see, this is a struggle. This shit is killing me. You looking at my face. Yeah, that's a stink face. If you're not making a stink face in the gym, then you're not working hard enough, and that was hard to get up. But guess what? We'll try to get one more up. No, I'm dead. Or dead. Never mind. We died. We're deceased. And let's see, our last set. This should be fun because our pecs are pretty beat to hell anyway. So let's go. And my last rep, I'm probably going to hold it down there for 5 to 10 seconds to just emphasize that stretch. But you guys can see my pecs from this angle. They're pretty juicy. They're pretty pumped up from underneath. And I haven't even done any lower pec engagement or exercises either. So that just tells you that, I'm working. And man, look at the vascularity. See the vascularity in my forearms, see the vascularity in my biceps a little bit from this angle. I never see that before. And my face is bro, when are we gonna be done? When are we gonna be done, master? Never done. Keep working until it hurts, until it's painful. And here we go. We're doing some partial reps because we can't get up anymore. And that's what you should be doing at the end of your reps, or end of your sets, is partial reps, guys. Don't give up yet. Keep going. Trying to go as hard and as long as possible. And I think this last one, I'm gonna hold it for about 10 seconds. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo!
All right, guys, for the last exercise, we're gonna do some skull crushers behind our head, and then we're gonna go right into close grip bench just to burn them out. Just because I'm not doing another exercise for my triceps, so kind of do a 2-in-1 thing. You guys already know how to do this usually, so we're gonna do 3 sets and try to smash them as fast as possible. We're gonna have, really quick breathers and breaks. They're not gonna take like a minute or 2 minutes. We're gonna go like 35, 45 seconds and just really fucking kill it, because I have to do cardio still, and also I have a doctor's appointment too, so I have to get out of here. So let's get it done. Let's smash our fucking tries.
Ooh, guys, you guys know how this shit goes. You guys know how behind their head skull crushers goes, man. This shit fucking burns the shit out of your fucking shit. God damn it. I can't even talk because I know how fucking much this hurts. But, we're using the same weight for all the sets, just because somebody took the 70, 60, and 40. So all we were left with was 50. So we're gonna do the best we can with the 50 and just, burn it out, especially because we're taking 30, 40-second breaks in between and not like a full minute. It's gonna fucking definitely suck and it's gonna burn, but that's what we want, especially with a quick set like this. And as you guys can see, we're struggling. Our triceps are a little bit sore already because we already doesn't push the movements anyway. So that's usually the case. And the reason why I'm doing this, the close grip bench is because I didn't do like a pressing movement, kind of like a push down movement with my triceps. So, just helps burn that out a lot more. So you guys know that I do this usually at the end of my skull crushers. Anyway, I did see a cool skull crusher variation from Dr. Mike Israetel that he kind of put Jeff Nibbert through his scientifically arm day, and skull crusher was actually underneath his chin, I think. I'm gonna have to find that video, but it's underneath his chin instead of behind his head, or instead of above his forehead, and it looked like a fucking brutal assault on your triceps. So I might try that next time I do triceps and see how that's feeling and how that goes, because yeah, it'd be nice to have a new tricep exercise in my arsenal, and maybe a new stimulus for muscle growth, but these still give me a great fucking burn and stretch my triceps too. So I don't know if I need to replace these, but it would be fun to change it up a little bit and see how that exercise is, because I can always use more exercises. I don't know everything. I sure do know a lot, but I don't know everything. But here we go, our last set. It's always the toughest set, and man, I could probably go a little bit deeper too, all the way down. I really wanted to. I'm kind of going fast, just because my fucking triceps are definitely aflame and they're on fire. But, it is what it is, like I always say. Triceps. Ooh, look at my face, guys. Look at my face. Comment below and let me know if you tried that variation of skull crushers. If you tried the Dr. Mike Israetel way, or what type of variation you use. Do you use the forehead variation, where you stop where your forehead is? Or do you go all the way behind your head like I do? I think they're all good methods. So you get a great stimulus for growth for your triceps, and your triceps are burned out at the end. That's all that matters. But I also do believe you should do these close grip burnouts too every time you do skull crushers. But today was a pretty good day, guys. Pretty good push day today.
Oh man, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. My fucking delts are cooked as hell. Podcast started off with those raises, man. They really taxed it on my delts, especially doing fucking shoulder press afterwards, because the good thing about machine shoulder press is it keeps you fixed in the position, so you have no choice but to use your delts. And you know what I'm saying, so it's it's a steep incline with the mat. You're not really allowed to arch your back and use your chest, because when you arch your back, you start using more of your chest. So I kept my back straight and forced me to use more delts. And then, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, that 30% incline press is phenomenal for your chest. My chest feels fucking amazing. I got a great fucking pec bump. And then switching it up and doing the goddamn pec flies to the dumbbells was a great switch up, because I haven't done those in over a year, and I felt it for sure. And then, man, my triceps are pretty pumped up too, doing those fucking skull crushers behind the head. And me especially rushing it, it really fucking cooked the shit out of my triceps. So my chest, my delts, and my triceps are all fucking cooked. I feel good. I'm gonna do cardio. Yeah, and I haven't been here for that long. It just proves, guys, that as long as you're doing full range of motion and really challenge yourself, going close to failure every single set, and then, you know, going to failure last set, you don't need that much volume. It's more about intensity and really, you know, training very hard and doing full range of motion, and you know what I'm saying, and doing what you need to do. So let's get this cardio done. All right, guys, we're on the treadmill, 18% incline, 2.5 miles per hour. I'm gonna go for 30 minutes because I gotta go. But adding on top of the warm up, that was 10 minutes. That's 40 minutes of cardio, pretty damn good. Tomorrow we're gonna shoot for an hour cardio, but 40 minutes of cardio, so pretty good. Had a good workout. I'm really happy with what we were able to do. So let me finish up. I am sweating, but I do have a fan on up there just to keep me cool so I can, you know, go harder than last time. So let's finish up and then we're gonna head out. 30 minutes done. Let's go take a shower.
All right, guys, so I'm running to the doctor's appointment now. I just want to show you guys what I'm consuming. First, I got me a Core Power. It's 230 calories, 42 grams of protein, which I really need after the gym. And also, I did get McDonald's again. I had a free burger, just a cheeseburger, 300 calories. And then also I got a 4-piece nugget, which is 170 calories. So what, that's 470 plus 230. So that is, let me do my math, 700 calories right there. So for about 50 or 60 grams of protein. So not too bad, a little high in fat, but it's all good. We needed something right after the gym because I'm gonna be getting my blood drawn and all type of shit. It's windy as fuck out here, but I'm getting my blood drawn and all type of shit, and I'm not going to really have a chance to eat for a while, so I'd rather have something in my stomach rather than nothing before I go to the doctor and then they take my fucking blood. So see you guys soon. All right, for our next meal, I made me a cheese quesadilla with a high fiber tortilla shell. So that is like 40 grams of fiber right there. We got some orange, mandarin orange, and also some Greek yogurt for some extra protein. So for dinner, we're gonna have some pizza. And I promise, guys, I'm not. I am wearing underwear, so don't think I'm naked. I do walk around naked in my house because, you know, who doesn't walk around naked in their house? But I'm not walking around right now because, as you guys can see in my door, people can actually walk in there, or not walk in there, but see that. So I'm not currently naked, but I will be naked soon. But pizza for dinner, and we're gonna have a Coke Zero too. And guys, this is the end of the video. I'm downstairs in my basement. I'm about to journal and I'm about to meditate. I've already taken my melatonin, so I go to sleep. But guys, like I always tell you, I want to say thank you guys for watching, and I want to say stay safe, stay swole, and have a great day, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. I am going to sleep.